Hey there, my friends. Kevin Steinman coming at you with another VSN Extreme Affiliate success story. Today we have Aaron Butler with us, who's going to tell us his amazing story about he comes from a small town in Alabama. He's only 24 years old, my age actually, and he's just going to tell us really about before he got into marketing, how he was really just in this position. He felt he was working a dead end job at a hospital as a clerk, and he realized that it really wasn't cutting it. His girlfriend was pregnant, and he just really needed a new outlet to kind of get by and also take him to where he wants to be in life. And he's actually pretty new to the industry. He just got started about 5 or 6 months ago, and he's already been doing some really great things. I know he's going to be a great leader, and he already is I can tell, someone that can influence people in the right direction who are getting started. So if you're on his team or considering going on his team, good for you. I'm going to go ahead and hand the floor over to him, and he can tell you more about his story and where he's coming from and his experience so far, and then we can take it from there. So, Aaron, you want to share with these fine folks how you kind of got all started and how your experience has been so far and whatnot?
Yeah, sure. It was pretty much like I was saying, where, my girlfriend was pregnant, and I kept waking up day after day, realizing that the job that I was working wasn't really going to cut it. I was, 23 years old. I was a business office clerk at a hospital, and we're one of the lowest pay. They were one of the lowest paying hospitals in the state, and I would work 5, 6 days a week, and my checks would just come up short, and I would just keep getting frustrated and frustrated. And as the time got closer, I was like, I need a new outlet. So I got into network marketing, and it's been treating me good so far. I had some missteps, but it's great because now I'm at a point to where I'm financially free. I have time to watch my daughter grow up every single day, and it's just been a blessing for me to get started in network marketing. I'm never going back. So yeah.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, that's really cool. Obviously, a lot of people that are getting involved in the industry they don't really realize how much of an impact this can have on their lives if they go ahead and they endure. I always say, like if you really think about it, people who live and choose to live the mediocre lives that they do, um, it's really just kind of fascinating to me in a little bit because,
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's like you're going to be working anyway, like whatever you're doing. It's like even if granted, like we're going to retire. I think like someone who has like an active mind and they want to keep pushing themselves to achieve greater and greater things, they're going to be working on something, right? So to me, it's like no matter what you're struggling with as far as profession or career wise, it's like you may as well like be working on your business and yourself and your family because like you're gonna be working anyway. Why not give that time to yourself? So I just have a few questions for you for the newbies out there watching this. I guess you said you kind of got started 5 or 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And what would you say, was it that your girlfriend was pregnant, was the main thing that drew you to the industry and that you really were kind of looking for a way where, like you said, you could watch your daughter grow up and not have to be worrying about the financial aspects of things and all that stuff?
Yeah. Because basically, like, I own a home, and it was gonna be hard keeping up the bills with that kind of job. And I kind of believed in myself when I took the jump, because it's actually quite weird. Like, basically, the situation behind it was I was supposed to quit the hospital to take an IT job, and the IT job was going to pay me like 6 figures a year. Well, I end up quitting the hospital job. Then I get a phone call from the IT company saying that the contract's delayed, it's not going through. So I was stuck in a situation where I didn't have a job in July. So it was yeah, I want to say it was around that time. And it was like, it was, to me, it was crazy because I felt stuck. So I just took, some money that I had, jumped into network marketing, and I saw outcomes and built relationships. And it's something that anybody my age should try.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think especially like for people our age, like I feel like the 20s is like the best years of your life, and like you shouldn't be giving those best years to someone else. You know what I
Uh,
mean? It's like
yeah.
I'm just like I mean I kind of got involved in the industry when I was 19, and like I'm so grateful that I did. But it's interesting that like kind of like how you're coming from too. Like the reason I did was because I graduated college in 2008, and as you know, 2008 was like the worst time to be finishing college ever. So basically, I kind of was like, what the hell do I have to lose? Um, but yeah, so how would you say, VSN Extreme has helped you the most as a marketer, in your business?
It helped me because first and foremost, it kind of provided the training and the core fundamentals that I needed as a marketer. Like I would read, I would read and watch some of the videos, and I'd pick up on stuff, and I didn't, it was something that I didn't know, and I would turn around and try it as a conversion technique, and then I would be converting leads just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's amazing that it's only like $50 to me. It's ahead of its time. I probably would have charged like $500 for that training because it's everything that I've applied from that training. It's getting me sales. It's helping my main business. It's incredible. Like I don't know how he could do it for $50 because it's helped me tremendously.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we're happy to hear that, and I always hear the same thing about like, it's like, Desmond, he wants to keep it like affordable and like at a great price and just deliver tons of value because for him it's like, if we can show people that we have something that provides true value and a lot of value for such a low price, then naturally they're going to want to feel that like, well, if this is like, $50 and it has all this, I wonder what the $100 thing is, right? And then the
Yeah.
500. So it just makes sense. And needless to say, it's not like, we're just putting all our value there on the front end. Like even the products like the Platinum Team membership and the Titanium Traffic and the new stuff we have coming out soon. That is very innovative and cutting edge stuff that we're teaching to people that they, just like the traffic gold mine, can apply and go ahead and get the results, like you said, just by taking action and applying what we teach them. And it's just incredible to me that like you've only been online 5 or 6 months, but there's also been people who are newer in the industry, like Nate O'Brien and Fatima Walker, who I also spoke with earlier. And they're complete newbies who are coming in and just kicking ass. And it's awesome that we have a product that can show people how to do that.
Yeah.
Um, and let me just ask you, you can be brief about this if you want. Do you promote VSN Extreme only, or do you use it as a tool in another business?
Well, by me being an affiliate, I do both at the same time. I use it in a primary business that I have, and that's actually how I found out about it because one of my business partners, his name is Javante, he presented it to me, and at first I was just going to lay it to the side, but then when I actually looked into it and I watched YouTube videos, I found nobody had anything bad to say about it, so I just jumped right in. Like I didn't hesitate. I leaped right in, applied it to my main business,
Hmm.
and it's helped me build relationships and it's helped my business grow tremendously by just having a handful of people come in on the business from VSN Extreme. So it's a valuable tool.
Cool, man. Awesome. We always like to hear that stuff. Um, and what would you say so far? I mean, I know you're still relatively new, some would consider at least to the industry, but in that time that you've been online, you've really been kind of working your business and doing all these things to make it happen. Obviously, like you've kind of gone through the initial trials and tribulations that I think everyone goes through. But what would you say so far at the point you're at right now? Like if there's a newbie starting out and you wish you could go back in time and say to that person who's watching this right now, what would you say to them as far as like something you wish you had realized or someone had told you when you were first getting started so that you could save, maybe 3, 6 months or a year um, without having to go down that same path?
Really, I wish somebody had kind of told me that not everybody would believe in network marketing because I come from Alabama. We are literally the poorest state in the nation right now, and we have so many closed-minded people. And when I tried to present network marketing to them, they yelled scam so many times. It was ridiculous, and I kind of wish somebody had told me, kind of, find find a network of people who have the same vision as you, because that kind of would have saved me a lot of trouble. And but in the end, it kind of taught me to be strong and develop thick skin and understand that not everybody's going to tell you yes, but to the newbies out there who are watching this, not everybody's going to have the same vision as you. Your friends, your family, they may not, and you'll have to accept that and just move on, because at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you and your family. So that's just a heads up and a warning.
Awesome. I really like that piece of advice because I know what you're saying. It's like when you get involved, you're like, who the heck is not gonna want to do this? This is brilliant, you know. I'm gonna like everyone's gonna sign up like right now. I'm gonna go sign up my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister. You're just like counting on your hands already. Oh, I'll get him, and I'll put my mom and my dad there so I can put my friends here, and we'll all
Yeah.
get rich together. It's gonna be awesome. But then people are like, what the hell are you talking? Why are you bringing this shit to me? What is this? You know, so it's
Yeah.
like I know exactly what you're saying. It's just like some people. I think what's interesting too though, because like even now like I think network marketing and online marketing are a little bit different in that like in network marketing a lot of people have they have a pretty strict like plan they follow as far as like what their sponsors tell them that they have to do. And then
Yeah.
so they're so like how can I say this, like committed to that system, if you will, that when they hear about something else, they're just like, no, my sponsor told me to do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way. And it's like even if they're not getting results, they're still doing it. And you're like, what the heck is wrong with these people? So it's like it's so interesting, like the topic of people who are closed-minded. It's like there's some people that are closed-minded that will never get this. Even if someone like a friend of mine, he has multiple ventures outside of the industry, and he's doing deals that are worth billions of dollars and like solar entertainment, all this stuff, and he's just like, this, the direct sales is no brainer, you know. I'm like, thank you, you know, you get it, you know. So it's like when someone like him gets it, but then some people who are like they watch TV all day or whatever, they don't get it. It's just like, all right, well maybe you need to educate yourself, you know. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not the one who's going to tell you how to like understand how business works. If you don't understand this model, that's not my fault, right? But then at the same time, like, as far as the people who are already in network marketing and they're following that system, even those people can be closed-minded to new strategies that like online stuff offers, you know? They're just
Yeah.
like, no, I'm gonna keep chasing my friends and family. I don't know what lead generation is. I don't, who even, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I could talk all day about that stuff. It's just super amusing to me now because it's just like, okay, what is a scam about this? You work at a job where the CEO makes like more than 300 times what you make. Really? Yeah, you know. So anyway, Aaron, it's been great talking with you, man. I think people are going to get a lot out of this, maybe at least a laugh or two, just given the fact. But again, it's been great having you, and I'm
Thank
sure you're going to keep kicking ass. And I think anyone to work with you and join your team is really blessed in the sense, since obviously kind of where they're coming from as a newbie, and you can help show them the path that they're taking to results that they want. So thanks a lot, man, and
no
we'll
problem.